Hi, it's me, KJ, the filmmaker slash artist. Well, sorry, I'm a little slow right now. So one thing to note is that I do have autism or something like that, but right about now I am obviously selling this blanket. I know it's a really bad Photoshop job though, but I try my best to just cover the floor with a yellow background or something like that while editing on Photoshop. You probably know how that goes. So pretty much right about now, this blanket is obviously on sale on eBay, and it's obviously on auction right about now. So pretty much, you know how that is. So anyhow, I'm just posting this live so that y'all would, I don't know. I'm not good at describing it. It's just autism or something. That's how it is. So while I was relaxing, I did eventually crochet this blanket. So right about now, it's wrapped up in this plastic bag. Right about now, so the blanket color is yellow, orange, and white, and it's probably been crocheting this Afghan patterns of some sort. You know how it is, because I probably might figure out how to crochet like a blanket or so, and for some starters, I might make more. Well, you kind of see that I'm not at home, so I'm obviously at my grandma's still right about now. I might do around 2, but I might be on the couch instead of just in this bedroom or something like that. And well, that depends what's going to happen right about now. So right about now, this blanket is on ebay.com, and it's probably like looking for a new home to be here with. Oh, looks like I got views coming in. I guess we're good. And what like? Yeah, I wonder. But even if you want to know where to find this blanket at, even though I'm kind of like selling it online, well, this blanket's available on ebay.com, so it's obviously in the description, and the bidding is obviously now. So right about now, I don't have my computer on to figure out who's bidding or something like that. It's probably not that easy or something like that. And the size of the blanket is 55 by 41, I think. And hopefully I get that right or something like that. Maybe I should just write a note next time. If I'm more invited around, maybe I might do the second one, if anything, for that case scenario type. So anyhow, even though you kind of see that I'm obviously doing this online live shopping or something right about now, even though I'm just selling it online. So pretty much for this blanket on hand, even if you look on my eBay account, it might be on the description. So it might be good for sleeping with just one, and it might be good for your kids or your babies or something like that. I'm not sure if it works on babies or something like that, depends. Well, it might be good for anybody. Well, it might be good for any age or something like that, who might want a blanket to keep themselves warm or something like that, or you probably might buy it as a gift, if anything, I guess. And even if you look it up, it might be for like bed decoration or something like that, especially whenever you're a yellow, orange, and white kind of person or something like that. Based on what your favorite color is, unless you're one person's favorite red and orange or something like that. That clearly and funny depends. And you probably might be this one person who, how do I describe this? And you probably might, or you probably might not use it on your bed or anything else, but you might even use it on the wall like a tapestry or something like that, and what is kind of like part of a housing decoration. Yep, this blanket is part of a housing decorations to begin with, and I'm sure that if anything, I guess it might be good for housing decoration, bedding decorations, or sleepwears or something like that. If anything, I guess, even though I crochet like a large blanket or so, and even though I'm trying to sell this blanket on eBay, you know how that is, or something like that. And I'm sorry the comments are off or something like that. Well, for some reason, one, for safety reason, and two, is that you probably might even posted me like an online promotion or something like that, because for some of these online promotions, yeah, it might be fake or something like that. You're obviously buying like a lot of fake views or fake subscribers, something like that. Like most people might always say is that you can't just be telling a bunch of lies or live that life of lies and expect it to become true. I guess they were right about it, if anything. So you kind of see that I'm still telling about this blanket that I'm obviously selling. So right about now, this blanket's obviously in this bag, wrapped up, and it's ready to go home. And how I'm gonna mail this blanket, I might go to a post office somewhere, and then I'll mail it to an address once the bidding is getting high or anything else. It might be worth a while, even though I'm trying to find a way to sell it on eBay. I know it's not eBay Live or something like that because I tried to sell myself into it, but I never got any response for that. So I guess that means I might have an option just to live it on YouTube on one of my channels or something like that, which happens to be KJH Documentary. And yeah, I was thinking about deleting the live once I'm done, but I might save it as a playlist or something like that. So even though you kind of see that I'm obviously selling live or something like that, but I'm sure this blanket might be worth selling or anything else, and it might be good for bed decorations, it might be good for sleeping, it might be good for housing decorations where you can hang on the wall like a tapestry or something like that, if anything. And one thing to note about this blanket is that it's machine washables or something like that. Yep, so this blanket is actually machine washable, but the only way to wash it is that you had to wash it with cold water, not warm hot water or anything else. So just wash it with cold water or something like that, and it'll be invented okay for your blanket or something like that, because I always had to wash all my clothing with cold water instead of just hot or warm water or something like that, if you know what I mean by that. So anyhow, that's all for this blanket. So I'm obviously selling one item online right about now on eBay, but maybe I might use this live for selling my artwork or something like that. Well, not just one artwork, but multiple amount of artworks at once, because I have a lot of artworks at home, and that needs to be for sale, and it's ready to get a new house, a new home owner, a new home or something like that. If anything, and particularly, even though right about now I'm obviously selling a blanket or something like that, and I might have to use KJH Live or something like that, and I probably have to create a playlist or something like that, and you probably might hear this through the update or something like that, even though I have created a live stream that could sell something or something like that, even though it's ready for a new home, and I probably might sell it on eBay on auction mode or something like that, because I only have one each or something like that. I don't have multiple items, so I just only have one each for all that matter, and some of you probably might be bidding on this blanket or something like that, if anything. So once again, I'm obviously saying is that this blanket is available on live. It's in a plastic bag, if anything, and then I might mail it to whoever placed the higher bid for the bigger number. So you know how that is or something like that, even though it's on eBay or something. And I guess that's clearly how it is with how I live this or something like that. So anyhow, that's all I am for showing this blanket or something like that. And if anything, I probably might do it again, come back when I get back home and do it again or something like that. And I might do a second trial, if anything, because the bidding is on, and the blanket is pretty much on a 2-day duration or something like that, so it always got 2 days left, or otherwise it goes unlisted or something like that. So please do buy this blanket because it might help support the art studios, since this is clearly a low budget art and film company. That's all it is. So it's obviously a business on my own or something like that. And I guess that's all I might have to say about this blanket I'm obviously selling that I crochet or something like that. Even though I might crochet more blankets, create more artworks, and I might have to sell them, but I can't just fill the house with what I crochet or what I paint or what I sculpt or anything in between, but it has to go. Like, literally has to go, because it needs like a new owner or something like that. And just in case you haven't noticed, even if you don't know where the link is, I'm sorry, it's not eligible. So the link to the eBay side is obviously in the description right about now. So please check the description box for now and bid on this blanket, since it's obviously on auction mode right about now. And I'm sure if anything, it might find a new home, if anything, and I feel like I probably might have to end this right about now. I guess it's clear all I had to say in order to present this blanket. It's obviously in a bag right about now, and it's ready to find a new owner right about now. And I probably mail to somebody else somewhere, if anything. And I probably might have to say, well, thanks for watching. If anything, you can just subscribe for more. If anything, I'm not sure when but you're probably not sure when I'm gonna post another short, another video, another art challenge, or another live or something like that. If anything, because we're obviously not sure, and we probably don't know what the future was like. Oh yeah, and make sure you subscribe to my other 3 channels for free. So they're all free, as well as costing for money or anything else. And I might have to say thanks for watching and give the artist/filmmaker a high five. So anyhow, and also give this video a like if you like it. I probably do more live stream later on, maybe when I get back home, if anything. And I might say thanks for watching. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next live. And I might have to pick up my cell phone and turn this live stream off. How do I do this? So anyhow, thanks for watching.